Looks like Hearthstone is just loading up here as we are kicking things off, so I'll switch over to that scene in just a moment. You'll hear the music for that load up, probably, and then we'll hop into that. Sounds like a good idea to me. Lily's got a little bit of crud on her. She saw a rabbit underneath one of our trees and dove in.
Welcome back.
That's a welcome right there. All right, so we were playing a little bit on stream last night. Let me switch over to this setup. I can probably move myself back as I don't think I'm going to use the tracker here while I'm streaming. Don't think I'm going to worry about these quests. I mean, I'll just do them like off stream or something. Scratchy, you will have to let me know. I don't know the names of any quests. But congrats. Regardless, let me know what that quest actually was, or I could look it up. Is it Pilfered Lamps? Or you can just tell me while you're here in chat. But hello, Kalari. How are you doing? I've got to play 5 golden minions and draw 60 cards, which I think that draw 60 I can do outside of Battlegrounds. That'll give me 850, so 850 plus... Oh, 2 units equals an upgrade. Very cool. 850 plus 2150 is 3K. So I'm only short 14 event XP, and I will have this unlocked tonight, if that math is correct. So I'm going to draw 60 cards. Now, drawing 60 cards seems like it's not something that you can really do in Battlegrounds at all. Yeah, grabbing 2 things to triple is really, really sweet. I think I saw that one time. I think a streamer had access to that, playing as Millhouse or something, and it looked like incredible high roll potential, but Millhouse already kind of brings the high roll potential, so I don't think that they went for it. I was watching some streams the other day. Let me know. Do I have drops enabled if you're watching this on Twitch? Or you might have already done it, so it might not matter. But if I don't have drops enabled, and there's a link that I can click on to do that, let me know. This won't be the only day that I'm streaming, but Titans is out soon, so that thing is probably, and it might already be done. It might have only been for, no, because that was like 2 days ago that promotion started. So it's probably still a thing. If it's not enabled just by me selecting streaming Hearthstone, and you know what I have to do to get it done and can help people out that are going to hang out here regardless, let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to hop into some Battlegrounds here. And while high rolling is fun, I was kind of just thinking before I start off the stream. So I kind of have I've got a few goals right now. One is do those quests, sure. But that's going to happen regardless, and it's not super important. It gets me some cosmetics that I don't really care about. And booster packs are basically just Hearthstone cosmetics, because I open them, but I don't really put those cards into new decks at this point. I'm kind of done with Hearthstone proper. But here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so there's 3 different goals that I kind of have for Battlegrounds. One is 8K. That's been on the horizon for a little bit. I got up to like 7 or almost 7.7, I mean, or 7.8 rating at one point, and then it fell a lot. But I would still like to push for 8K. So part of me wants to push for 8K. Part of me wants to also, before I even do that, try out some more heroes and maybe even like always pick the worst hero when given 2 mediocre options. Now, if I'm given like one really good option, like if ETC shows up, then I'll possibly still just pick ETC, but it's something to think about. Like Sneeds, I think, is a hero. Yeah, I'm out of water, unfortunately. I'll have to go get some after a game or two. But yeah, there's like a number of reasons to play the worst hero. First of which is gives me some experience on the worst hero. Second, kind of on the same line, is it gives me the opportunity to, yes, that's definitely part of it for sure, Scratchy. Just like more fun, more opportunity to play the things that I would otherwise ignore. And then there's a part of it that also there's achievements for getting wins on those worse heroes that are just going to be harder to accomplish as I climb. And right now I'm kind of plateauing at around 7,500. It feels like I'm not going to drop too much worse than that. But this, I think, is like a great opportunity to potentially look into something like that. We could get the Tentacle, which is something that I've played with before and seems fine, though there's actually no beasts in this one. Or I could just start of combat, summon, and get a minion of your tier. Seems fun. It seems a little bit interesting and different. I think that with no beasts in the lobby, it might actually just be the right call here, so that's kind of funny. But we'll go for it regardless here, and I'm just picking off
What's your strategy
twigs off of Lily here. So, summon and get a minion of your tier. I can't really think how that would be better than just like buying something this turn. So for this turn, I'm just going to grab Picky Eater, maybe roll the 50-50 on the Thorn Captain. We get there. Nicely done. One thing that I feel like it used to be a thing in Battlegrounds, there used to be a way to trigger death rattles in the buying phase. I think they've removed everything like that. Now everything says consume or throw into the pot or just weird silly wording that doesn't trigger death rattles anymore. Of course, we're just going to level up this turn, and then next turn we get to use our hero power, purchase something, embrace the rage for another free 2. Interestingly, the 4-2 would have some synergy with embracing the rage, but also having synergy is just like it being a 5-3 instead of a 4-2. So I think that's fine. It could have been a 4-4 next turn because we would have purchased 2 things, but I think that this is still okay, and the 4-2 actually would have lost that previous combat for us. So the other thing, I think I was going to bring this up at the start of the game. I've just been thinking more, and today's video was all about the importance of tempo in Hearthstone Battlegrounds quest meta, quest patch. It's definitely something that I'm still thinking of. We lose to an opponent that purchased 2 things there. That's unavoidable. This is kind of awkward, though. Let's just, like, embrace my rage and then buy. Do I want to be using this time to, like, learn the fundamentals? Potentially. Do I want to be using this time to try to grind out and get to 8K rating? Also has some potential. So I'm not sure which of those things I want to prioritize, but I Like,
Keep up the momentum, friend.
part of what I find so fun, or found so fun, about Storybook Brawl is the crazy potential to high roll, right? And I think I'm not there yet. I guess that's kind of what I'm getting at. I think that if I just try to force high roll comps whenever possible, it's just not going to work because I don't even know how to medium roll yet. And I, like, kind of do. I got to 7.5k.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
But I should maybe be looking to... Well, we'll talk more about this in a second. Start of your turn, get 2 random pirates. I don't know what this means. Do you do this every turn? Oh no, every time you play 4 pirates, you do this. Let's just do this. Your friends along the way, we get 2 pirates for free. We're gonna have 20 friendly minions die. Like, this is the most boring one, but I don't think that that even makes it the right call. So let's just do friends along the way. From here, I purchased 2 things. Friends Along the Way does trigger with Risen Rider, so that's kind of nice. And then the only question really is... No, I mean, I think I'm going to go for double Impulsive Trickster here. So let's grab those.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight.
Backstage Security, not in love with it, but we're going to play it for 2 turns to make use of the embracing of the rage here. Rat King, Master to Win, Reno, Sire Melodious. What does this guy do? I can't even see the hero power. Oh, is this the guy that... Oh, this is Sire Denathrius. Oh, just with a microphone in his hand. Bran, me, Alakir, and... Sea Admiral Sourfang. Not looking super familiar to me, to be totally honest. Does look like the Impulsive Trickster might go down, which is good for my Reenact the Murder quest. And I think Imp might have landed on Imp there, so Backstage Security is able to secure us the win. And this turn I will probably just...
Keep up
Oh,
the
I
pressure.
guess instead of leveling up and buying something random... There's actually 2 interesting plays here now. There's level up, buy Mind Muck and throw that on Impulsive Trickster, which is actually pretty good with 2 5s in the shop. Yeah, I'm 50-50 to hit one of these 5s. Let's go for it. Nice. Okay. We didn't get the absurd high roll, but we still got a pretty nice roll there with a 3-8. I think that's going to be pretty good for me, and I'm actually just going to front load both of these Tricksters. It's nice when the Tricksters land on each other, which is why I kind of put them where I did last time, but a 3-8, I think I just want to die. Maybe I hedge here a little bit and go like this, because it's going to take some hits for this 3-8 to die, so I think I want to front load that. Let's see what we can make happen. Bran has AFK'd. Sire has completed 2 quests. No, not quite. Oh, they've got to spend gold, and they're getting extra gold to spend. Okay, well, good for them. Imp does not land on Imp. But we still win the fight, and we still have 5 things, 6 things die there. So this would be a turn where we'd potentially get rid of Backstage Security. If we do find any undead that can summon multiple things, that could be cool. I do see another Mind Muck here as well to give Impulsive Trickster a few stats more. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to roll. Could certainly still see going for Wrathweaver just because I'm in Demons. Yeah. The Hidden Treasure Vault is really, really good early on. The other quest does not seem super great for them. And then they don't really have another hero power, so I guess we got that going for us. I don't know. I think that Wrathweaver is fine. Let me actually... What if I just grab this, sell out of backstage security so I can embrace my rage, and then Mind Muck and hope to grab the 50-50 on one of these 1-4s again. Not a 50-50, it's a 2 out of 3, but unfortunately we missed, but now we've got a 7-9, so I guess that's okay.
Everyone's gunning for you.
There's
Watch
two
out.
really nice triples that we could potentially hit, though. Oh, I didn't leave room, so I don't get to embrace my rage. Forgot that's something to consider here. Reasonable combat RNG as long as the imps die eventually. Looks like they probably will here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, nice. So now the Mind Muck gets to win us the combat. We have almost completed the quest. Oh yeah! Oh yeah, I'm gonna play pirates this game. Kind of forgot about that part of what we're doing. So I do think I want to level up. Next turn, we are going to start to grab pirates for free.
You're good at this.
So I think I want to be a higher level
Let's
for
get
when
some
that
better
happens.
minions in
Let's
here.
refresh. Got one pirate that I'm holding on to right now. I think that means I can roll down. I like the gunpowder courier. Yeah, that's a pretty good unit. Let's pick that up. And then I might just sell out of Zesty Shaker in order to embrace my inner rage.
Just keep shaking.
Or I could just sell out of a 3-2. Yeah, Peggy is definitely something that I'm looking for, but if we can find an early record smuggler, I feel like that's... And the 6-cost guy as well. Both of those things, I think, are potentially worth leveling for. So I'm going to get rid of Mind
Down a
Muck,
minion and up a goal.
play Peggy, and embrace my rage a little bit. We are going to start to get 2 pirates, so... We'll see how that goes. I don't think I care about the buskers at all. Of course, if I get a busker off of this, locking here is a free triple. I don't think that's something that I really have to concern myself with, though, just yet.
You got this. You're way ahead.
Kind of crazy that Mind Muck, a 3-2, wound up surviving to the end of combat last turn. Eternal Knight seems really big. I get a free scavenger this turn, not super exciting. I think we're going to take a little bit of damage this time. We are 4-streaking lobby leader, but we are up against a 2-streaking second place player, and I do have to feel like they are going to take me to town here. Impulsive Trickster, my last remaining character, so we'll take 5. Oh, I'll take 7. Okay, they have leveled up for sure. It's an interesting character to give stealth to.
Pick yourself back up. And
Wow. Okay, that level up was crazy, crazy good. I've got a Peggy and a Blade Collector from that. Fantastic.
I wouldn't be caught dead.
So if we just level up here, then this thing gets +2 attack. We could also roll. I think that's like, that's tricky. Maybe let's roll for some more pirates here. Okay, Balladist is pretty good. Briny Bootlegger gives me another coin every turn. I probably sell out of both of these things, keep both of my imps here.
The frozen winds guide me.
A melody of...
I should have sold off Impulsive Trickster, but
Keep up the momentum.
kind of like the Blade Collector too, but we were able to make this Blade Collector go up to a 935. That seems like a pretty good power spike to me. And then the Embrace Your Rage happens at the start of turn, so Peggy does get to give a pirate +1/+1 from that, but it's not permanent. Whereas the Briny Bootlegger gold coin does allow Peggy to give a permanent boost. Peggy happening start of combat is not permanent. But it is enough to grab a win against this other pirate player. Why are they playing pirates? Well, it's just funny because, like, thematically their hero is a pirate, but there's nothing mechanically that is drawing them towards playing pirates, but that is where they wound up regardless. I'd love to get Gunpowder Gal in here ASAP, so I'm gonna do that.
So anyway, I started blasting.
I think I do just level up here now, too. I think that we're powerful enough with this Blade Collector. I'm just going to probably cycle through Corpse Refiner, so I'm not super intent on making that payout. Could see just embracing my rage here. Let's do one more roll, look for another pirate. I think I even have one more roll in me with the gold coin I could sell out of all three of these things. Alright, I've got one more roll. You called my bluff, because I can just hero power here, and I'm pretty happy with that. This has got some nice stats on it, so I have to figure out if I want to sell out of this. I'm not convinced that I do. So am I just going to sell off both of these two things to embrace my rage? I guess that's fine. I'm not sure if that's actually worth it, but the fact that it pumped up my team a little bit, gave Blade Collector an additional attack, I think means it's fine. And now I can potentially find level 5 pirates, both off of this and off of this. Oh, another pirate player. Alright, we get a Light Fang Enforcer. That means nothing to me. Blade Collector is huge, but I think my Blade Collector just being huger is going to be enough to win this, right? I think we can win this thing. Nice. Okay. We have to kill some of these other pirate players, especially this other friends along the way, because the friend of my friend is my enemy, right? That's how it goes. Yeah, we've got to get rid of the other player looking to make a pirates comp happen. Oh, I could level up though too. What level are they? They're level 4. I'm just gonna let's let them get all the low level pirates and then I'll get all the big stuff. How about that? How about them apples? We could pick up Bran for both Busker and Cannoneer. It kind of pays for itself. Alright, sure, let's do it. It'll be fun, if nothing else.
Harness your rage.
Go big or go home, I always say.
So I'm just going to cycle through both of these and then tap my hero power.
Target practice.
Is that right? Probably not, but now I've got a 30-38 Blade Collector. That is such a big boy. Hopefully that allows me to win. Are there mechs in this lobby? There are. But this player's on demons, which I think Blade Collector is well suited against. Mechs are the real awkward point because that means a lot of divine shields, but right now everybody's just playing pirates. Why is everybody playing pirates? I mean, I get why Reno is playing it, with also having friends along the way. But I think we just hit, like, such better friends with the 4.0 Peggy plus Blade Collector. That was a big move. And I think that allowed me to really greed it up. I said I was just going to try to play for tempo, but then I wound up kind of just going for, like, the coolest and greediest quest. They do actually have a Divine Shield. Well, maybe we can attack one of these things instead. Ooh, free Mantic Queen. Don't mind if I do. Blade Collector basically goes down there. Kind of a bummer. Looks like that will result in a loss, unfortunately. I get to trade with this or something. Alright. What do we take here? 9? 8? That's fine. Go down to 25. Still keeps me in second place.
The battle's really raging out there.
I do think an upbeat duo is probably a lot of fun. So let's, I think, get rid of Bran, pick up upbeat duo, we'll throw that in towards the end. Gold coin is good. Another underhanded dealer. Might be selling out of the bootlegger here then. Bootlegger, one of my bigger characters, but the sooner we start wheeling and dealing, I think the better that is for me. Oh, holy Leroy. I don't think that that's good, but it's silly. Buccaneer, probably still good enough. Then let's sell out of this. Could cycle through both of these to embrace my rage. Or just throw in upbeat duo. It's going to be tough. I'm going to have to triple something next turn.
Note pairs and formal wear.
Guess I could get rid of Gunpowder Courier or Peggy. But I'd prefer not to. Alright, Blade Collector still seeming pretty strong here. We just get to summon a bunch of stuff here, though, actually. I guess the Annoyatron won't summon that many things. It's just the Replicating Menace plus the Fell Stomper. I might get to take out a few things here, which is kind of nice. We take out the Titus, so they only make 3 things, but still hits me for a nice little chomp here. 20 down to 5. Okay. Let's see what we've got. Let's see if we've got it in us to triple something this turn. We find a Peggy and we find a Vanessa. Obviously, upbeat duo can get us a triple. Peggy could also potentially get us a triple, but if not, I don't know. Peggy is, like, potentially on its way out. I'm not sure that's true. One more free roll here. Alright, I think I'm going to have to cycle through Peggy if I want to keep upbeat duo, or just have to get rid of upbeat duo here. Might just be too greedy. Yeah, maybe upbeat duo is too greedy. I think I'm just going to end on Manted Queen. Unless I can find a Record Smuggler, like, super quickly. Alright, I'll grab Vanessa. Though I don't think I'm going to play it just yet. I think I just play Manted Queen here. Let's just sell through both of these for additional stats on the dealers. Let's lock onto that actually now, and then play this. Okay. So we get an underhanded triple next turn, and then 2 other things are good to pick up off of our friends. Manted Queen might have been better earlier. If we trade 1-for-1 against everything here, or like get close to doing that, yeah, this is still... Oh no, it's a loss! I thought that was going to be a tie for sure. It survived with 5 health, so... Miz played a little bit too greedy, unfortunately. And gets 6th place as a result. And now I'm down to 7,400. That's awkward. One other thing that's kind of awkward too is I kind of feel like... Oh, I didn't play any golden minions. Yeah, drawing 6 cards is actually going to be hard to do. But the fact that there's a 700 gold quest right after it, I guess means that I don't have to complete this today. I can complete this tomorrow off stream. Okay, so let's not worry about that. Let's hop back into the Battlegrounds here then. After this game, I'm going to grab some water as well. And, yeah, I could switch over to Marvel Snap at some point as well. I've got all of my daily quests for Marvel Snap right now. So that was something I was looking to do tonight as well. Alright, so Varden... After the tavern is refreshed, copy its highest tier minion and freeze them both. It's cool, but I actually hate this guy because I hate that the things get frozen. So I'm going to try out Edwin Van Cleef here. Give a minion +1/+1. Upgrades after you buy 4 minions. Not even all at once, just 4 minions total. So this is just going to happen. That's interesting. So it doesn't really seem like there's much of a sub-game going on with Edwin. I thought Edwin used to kind of have like a sub-game going on, which kind of fit the theme of the combo. Yeah, I've played as the other guy, and it's annoying because like you refresh and then things freeze, and it just makes rolling through the shop take so much longer with all those animations. And then if you want to roll down at the end of turn, you have to remember to freeze the whole shop so you can unfreeze the whole shop. And all of that is just not super fun. Mistake is a great character to sharpen my blades on. So I will pick that up to start off with. Just because Mistake I'm going to keep around longer than I keep around anything else here. But they've changed Edwin recently for sure, because, yeah, you just get this hero power passively doing nothing. Anything that we would have bought loses to Imprisoner, so don't feel too bad about that.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
And I suppose we just always level. Just trying to think if like any of these econs are good enough that you wouldn't level, but I don't think that makes any sense. I think you just always level here. It's actually an interesting move you can do where you sell off the Mistake and then you sharpen your blades on something in the shop. Because, like, we're probably going to lose this combat to a Naga. Actually, if it's Shell Collector, we win. If it's the 3/3, we lose. Oh, they bought another character? Sure, then we lose. Whatever. Whatever you say, boss.
The battle is really raging out there.
So now we could sell the Mistake to buy 2 things, or just cycle through something, cycle through anything. But the mistake is worse than both Reef Riffer and the spawn of N'Zoth, I think.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the
So let's just sell it, buy this, and now we've purchased 3 things. Still have to buy 1 more thing. Next turn I'll just buy 2 things. Like I'm not looking to sharpen my blades anytime soon, but I guess I'll just continue to play a straightforward game, and then if an opportunity presents itself to do something cool, I guess it's possible. One thing that we could do with Sharpen the Blades is pump up something in the shop, lock it, pump it up again, and then try to summon it with a bass skill and pop it out with a beast. That's something that just like always seems cool to me. Might be too much more effort than it's worth, but we'll see as the game goes on. I do get to pick up a quest here as well. Add 12 cards to your hand, attack 12 times, destroy 12. After each refresh, give something Divine Shield. That's pretty good with my blades, considering there's no mechs. At the end of your turn, give +3/+3 to 3 friendly minions of Tavern Tier 3 or lower. Let's go for the Mirror Shield. I think that's going to be good a little bit with what we have as well. And Tad can kind of make some nice work with this too, because it adds 2 things to my hand. Naga works well with this. Maybe I should have bought the Swamp Striker already. Probably. But I'm going to sell this so I can use my hero power, and then I might just pick up the Busker.
Gold in my teeth, gold in my hat.
I'm going to go for a big Blazing Skyfin here. So next turn we can probably just want to level buy something and use my hero power. Which means I'm not making that much progress, but we'll figure that out at some point. Could also roll instead. Rolling might be better. Potentially find another Blazing Skyfin or something else to work with it.
Battle, friend.
Oh, we just buy whatever has +4. Oh, never mind. This we don't have this yet. We've got to complete the quest. What am I thinking? I was like, we just buy whatever has +4/+4 and Divine Shield. What am I saying? But no, we cannot do that just yet. Go here. Nice.
The battle is really raging out there.
Oh, we actually hit 2 different pairs here. So maybe I buy 3 things. Yeah, I like buying 3 things reasonably enough. Buy both pairs. There's no battle cries here. But I think this is still right. Just sell off the Busker just to sharpen my blades a little bit more. And then Corpse Refiner gets the sick riffs and might even get, I don't know if it gets the sharpened blades, because I'm gonna sell it eventually, so it kind of wastes the +3/+3 but potentially contributes to more gold. We'll see where that one goes. Up against the lobby leader, what's this guy's name? Not Uther, George. What a silly, straightforward, normal name. And they are battling with the Soul Pact. Trying to think, is there an indicator that lets you know if people have completed the quest? I see that all quests are currently like a little bit, they've got an orange border around them. Maybe the border color changes once the quest is completed. But I don't know. Reasonable combats for me here. We actually win with a spawn of N'Zoth surviving. So I've got to add 4 more things to my hand. It's completable this turn. If I hit a triple, that adds like 3 things to my hand, so that's pretty cool. Should I be trying to go for a triple? Should I pick this up and then roll twice for 3 different triples I have? Could level here as well. But hitting a triple is so cool.
Oh, a golden delight.
Because I think this completes my quest, doesn't it?
It's good to get some minions.
Yeah, because
in
this...
play.
I buy the corpse refiner, and then the golden one gets added to my hand too. And then I get the triple reward, and then I get the discover, the card that I actually discover. So there's a lot to be had from that. Now the triple reward is actually going to be not that exciting. But next turn we do get to pop off with a mirror shield. I'm just looking, would I ever sell 4 things to roll and then do it up? Not super great. Let's just get through this. Minions in the tavern. Sure. I'm fine with minions in the tavern having a little bit more stats. Reason being, the minions in the tavern are also going to be what have the +4/+4 in Divine Shield, so next turn I buy something, level up, roll, buy something else, and I've got a pretty big board with a quick quest completion strategy. Corpse Refiner should also help to get me some extra coinage. And hopefully some extra tempo here as well, as my opponent's looking pretty strong. This currently sells for 3 extra, but we're going to take like 10 damage here. But this is really going to be the tempo that gets me back in it, where other people are just completing their quest this turn. We've now got a nice little build path. Wow, this is actually so insane for the quest to roll there. Alright, clearly we're grabbing that.
That's
leveling up.
I can't wait to see
grabbing a free tier 4 discovery. Get a random battle cry. Sure, it's good with this stuff. If we can make all this happen, let's roll. Just grab whatever gets the Divine Shield on it. Now I can give like either of these things +4/+4. I think I'm gonna get rid of... Because I kind of like getting the Witchwing Nest Matron in, but maybe I don't want to stress out about that. I'm just gonna throw this here.
Keep off these eggs!
Yeah, this all seems fine. I probably won't keep this thing around for that much longer. Though I'll potentially prioritize leveling now that I think I'm quite strong. Like next turn I can level and buy another big Divine Shield character. Though by the looks of this fight I might look to just... Maybe I should just make my whole board Divine Shield and then focus on leveling up. Because I'm still a little bit behind the rest of this lobby. Or at least this opponent, which is the last place opponent. It's going to be awkward that Spawn of N'Zoth has a Divine Shield and doesn't die. I guess we could give it Taunt if it comes up naturally, but my plan really is to just spend my money on things with +4/+4 and Divine Shield.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then.
I do like me a Zesty Shaker. If this had rolled the Divine Shield naturally, then I would have gotten it, but I don't think I should just buy it just cuz. At least I don't think so. Could go into the Lava Lurker if at all. That's reasonable with Sick Rifts. I think I'm just going to spend a turn making my whole team Divine Shielded, though.
down a minion and up a gold.
I am hitting some awkward ones. Oh, let's play this. Gives me one more roll here. It's another awkward one. I might get rid of the Nest Matron. Roll one more time because I can sell off this pirate if I find something reasonable. This is something reasonable.
You're down a minion and up a gold.
Victory will be ours.
Just keep shaking. Oh, a golden delight.
Oh, I should have put that on the Zesty Shaker first. Oh well. Now I've at least given everything a Divine
Not
Shield.
out of this yet.
So now I can probably just prioritize leveling up. But yeah, now I'm like ridiculously stronger. Maybe too much so, but better safe than sorry, right? Didn't get a Flautist trigger this turn either, which is awkward. And we'll see if I wind up getting any Avenges for the Corpse Refiner. Looks like no, but whatever. I'll take a strong board. That's fine with me. We hit the damage cap. 2 plus 2 plus 3, that's 7, 9,
You're good at
14,
this.
or 13 plus 4.
Great. Let's get some better minions in here.
Okay, Bream Counter could have been nuts. No Quillbore, obviously. I think I'm just gonna roll down. If I see something really exciting, I might pick it up. So far, nothing's really impressing me here. Soul Rewinder with some additional stats is, again, cute, but I'm just going to do more stats on your Rel for now. Nothing really made me more powerful. I think next turn I'll potentially look to sell off Corpse Refiner after hitting level 5. So what do we actually want to do with this game? If we find some nice Beast build around, we could transition into that. Right now we're just in Menagerie, making pretty decent use of Urel. Yeah, this is one of the better Urel boards, I think. Though we are down to... Oh, the whole lobby's actually pretty low. Oh, well, maybe we can tempo. Maybe we can just actually grab a tempo win with Edwin here.
You're doing great out there.
I'm in favor of that. So maybe I should stay the course, and I shouldn't have been leveling as much as I have. I mean, can't change that now. But yeah, maybe I should just be trying to add a little bit more to the Menagerie, though it doesn't look like we're in that strong of a position against this current opponent. They have made some nice stuff happen with demons. They've already gotten some big demons at the top of the curve. So what do we take here? We take another 10 down to 9, so we can't afford to take 10 again. But we just need to like make it through like 2 more turns, and then
Battle is really
we're in
raging
an
out there.
okay spot at least. Yeah, let's definitely not level just yet. Giving a Beast Reborn. Is that even good? I don't think so. I mean, it's cute because I don't have a Beast, but I don't know what Beast I would want to give Reborn with a comp like this. Yeah, I'm not excited that much by that one. Pack Rat, on the other hand, is pretty reasonable. It gets up to the full 7 attack there. So I do think that's a good one to snag. Reef Riffer again looking at me. It is a combo with Zesty Shaker. It's Fellemental. We can sell this, sell the Fellemental. Yeah, let's try that, I guess. What is this guy? Another Corpse Refiner? I guess I could have kept something in my hand here, too. Just gonna keep pumping up Urel.
You can
Playing
turn
a
this around.
full board of Divine Shields other than one Corpse Refiner. This is big, unstable Orzul. Oh, and a huge Wrathweaver. Oh, so I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, probably. I have to kill the Orzul. If I don't, I lose. And I don't think that I do. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Okay. 8th? I mean, maybe, like, we tie for 6th here or something. So that makes me feel not as bad, but dying with damage cap on, I think, is a first for me. Yeah, we do tie with 2 other people, so the MMR averages out to a 7th place finish, but definitely not great. I'm gonna play one more, and then I will... Yeah, a lot of big... Yeah, back-to-back... Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, back-to-back. Back-to-back big demons was a little bit tough. I thought I was maybe doing okay, just like staying afloat tempo. I think it was awkward that we stayed such a low level to complete the quest. And then like that first discovery really didn't mean anything for me, so maybe some mistakes now. Togwaggle Perfect Crime is cute. Oh, I hate this. Tavish Stormpike. Take aim, deal 2 damage to your target, doubles every 3 turns. Oh, maybe they've made it considerably better then. Alright, I'll go for this. It's very good early, right? It's free, I'm pretty sure. I think you just have to tap it to select your target.
7 fresh opponents. Are you ready?
Target should not matter here. And I think we could go Sunbacon, just because this is gonna clear most things.
I'm bacon here.
I mean, maybe you play around it if you're my opponent and you like grab a 1/4 yourself, but if my opponent grabs a 1/4, we still tie them. How do you lose early with Tavish? Yeah, super good early, becomes pretty useless besides getting rid of Divine Shields, but they did make him better, right? He didn't used to double every 3 turns, as far as I know. But still, just the early game pressure to be able to like pick up a Sunbacon Relaxer and still trade with a normal character means that I'm going to get to keep all of my armor going into the mid game, which allows me to like level up more aggressively, or at least just pursue a little bit of econ here more aggressively, so all that seems good. We are up against Millhouse, so I suppose we could lose this time. I want to do highest health, I think. I'm not sure that that matters. Yeah, pretty quick levels, that's what I was thinking too. I did forget to grab water. That was such a quick game, so it probably doesn't matter, but after this one I definitely want to go refill my water. I don't think my plan is to level up this turn. I think my plan is to purchase 2 things. Alright. Well, I'm glad I dealt damage to the highest health thing, because otherwise we would have taken 1 more damage, but we're not beating Millhouse there regardless. Millhouse is high rolling, in addition to just being a really strong hero early on. Thorn Captain, obviously really strong for a turn with the Sun Bacon. I don't hate the Eternal Knight here either, just as some potential scaling. Blazing Skyfin, some scaling. It's better with dragons than it is with Murlocs, I think. I don't know, I just haven't played this in my endgame comp in such a long time that I don't think I'm going to freak out about it.
It's not the strongest.
And
but
now
it'll
we do
fight hard.
lowest. Because these can trade with the high health characters. This probably means I can never lose.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Ooh. I actually needed to use that blood gem by the looks of it, right? No. No. Did not need to use the blood gem, but it didn't hurt me to do it either.
It's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then.
Profit of the Boar plus Sunbacon Relaxer and play a bunch of Quillbore for the gold one. I love that. I also love 2 extra blood gems each turn. Playing Battle Cries is not... playing Battle Cries is tough. And the Hidden Treasure Vault is good regardless of what I do. And then, like, maybe I just play the things that I want to play anyways. So let's go for this.
Watch out! I'm thinking.
I guess late game to clear Divine Shields, though there are no mechs in this lobby, but to clear Divine Shields, you just always click highest health. Early game, it seems like lowest health is pretty good, though 4 damage. Maybe that means I should just be going for highest health here. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Because 4 damage is a lot right now. I didn't think about that. It's no longer dealing 2 damage. Now it's dealing 4. I think that we could get this to double even quicker with the Drakari Enchanter. Because it doubles end of turn. It might not double end of turn. It might double start of turn. Oh, they only had 1 character anyways. Well, either way, that's where our snipers were pointed there. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe aim mode doesn't work with Drakari, come to think of it.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
We'll have to monitor that then. Any Quillbore or Naga? No. So I guess I take Patient Scout. And then we aim at the big boy. And I'll just play a Patient Scout here randomly. Grabbing Patient Scout because there were no Quillbore or Naga, so maybe now I can discover a Quillbore or Naga. Next turn we get 2 rolls or 3 buys potentially. We could even do 3 buys and 1 roll. Really just hoping to find some Quillbore, especially Bristlemane Scrapsmith with the Prophet of the Boar we got going on, and we could potentially add like a Risen Rider to this. Though this is going to discover a tier 2 thing, so we'll probably lead off the turn with Patient Scout, maybe grab another Prophet of the Boar, which isn't a Quillbore, but just rewards us for what we already have to do with our quest. So to that end, it's pretty decent. That was pretty good. The way that timing worked out for my opponent meant that their Eternal Knight got to survive. Pretty awkward for me there. This thing should have been dead. Instead, it traded with half my board. Yeah, this looks like it's doubling and does work with Drakari Enchanter. So that's definitely something to be mindful of. Let's see if we can find a Quillbore or a Naga.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Yeah, Lava Lurker's good.
Radical turn! The lava flows, and I flow with it.
Alright, I find a bunch more Naga. So I could cycle through something. Yeah, probably just get rid of Sunbake and Relaxer, cycle through the Mistake, and then pick up Pashmar here.
You're down a minion and up a gold.
Spite outlives
So now
the
what do I get?
spiteful.
Oh, I get 1 gold. Oh, so I already want Drakari Enchanter here, too. Let's definitely do this, and then I'm going to throw all of my blood gems here. And let's just continue to go highest. Yeah, Drakari Enchanter good because it works with both my hero power and my quest. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, we're kind of hitting some awkward breakpoints. Maybe I do just want to go low, but if I go low, then it just takes out a Radio Star, though. Taking out a Radio Star and not giving my opponent value is kind of value. I guess we maybe still win. So don't feel too bad about how this all transpired. I get a quest or a spellcraft from Pashmar, so that's cool too. And now we're going for it. Now we've got a lot of
Your minions really
econ
pulled their
to
weight.
supplement the early game tempo. These are potentially like really nice pairs with each other. Yeah, I've got 11 gold here. That seems unfair. I'm probably not going to use that to just roll for deep blues. I'm probably going to use that to do some crazy endgame shenanigans, right? Yeah, going right to like try to take out something like a Pashmar or the Beast Banana Slamma. That could be really good.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
This is pretty good.
I like where you're going with this.
Now it's 8. So now I think we have to go for the highest health. For 8? That's pretty good. But as long as we like just don't play this
Keep up the
super
momentum,
greedy, we're gonna be able to do some crazy stuff in the end game, I have to imagine. Well, their rightmost minion was their highest health minion, so it really did not matter. And in the late game, going for lowest typically will hit a scan. So that's pretty good too. Again, we grab a mini trident. Not exactly what I wanted to see, but maybe I do power to 5 and try to grab Drakari just because that could be really, really strong. I don't hate the Silent Swimmer for Pashmar. Yeah, maybe that's good enough. Grab Pashmar. I think I could take out the Prophet of the Boar. Pick up Silent Swimmer, roll once, look for any reasonable 5s.
Swim for it!
Fail to find. I'm the only player in this lobby other than Zephyrus with 1 armor that has any armor. That feels pretty good when I've got one of the greediest quests. Okay, and we can confirm here now that when quests have the illuminated orange background, that means they're not completed. And then they just look like a normal card when they are completed. Had a feeling that's what that UI meant, but wasn't totally sure. The other thing is, like, do I really even need Drakari? Potentially no, is the answer to that. I might just want to look into, like, maybe just playing Beasts. I think that the Lich King would be interested in Beasts. But with a lot of people playing Quilboar... Okay, they got a big card here. With a lot of people playing Quilboar, like, I kind of want to avoid that and just look to try to find whichever comp a bunch of people aren't playing that I think is still strong. And I think that means I should look a bit like Beast right now. Get 1 activation out of Kashmar. Take 10, 11. I think I should try to find a comp right now. I don't think I should keep on leveling. I don't think I should worry about Drakari Enchanter. Avenge +1/+1 permanently. Maybe I could make Undead a thing. Saw one other player was on Undead. Millhouse. They're level 4. Oh, and the player we just played was on Undead?
I like how your strategy is shaking out.
This doesn't have any synergy with Drakari, but that's okay, maybe? Soul Splitter, Handless, Forsaken. There's a lot of Avenges here. Let's grab these things and see if we can't find the guy that has Death Rattle.
Go big or go home.
Death Rattle do the thing. I'm looking specifically for Death Rattle. Give your things, give your undead some additional stats here. So I give this stealth, which does mean it'll be able to grow a little bit easier. Do have to avoid the Tidewalker. Okay, we attack right into it. That's a little bit awkward. But I guess now I don't have to avoid it anymore. Definitely lose this fight, but we've got some like powerful pairs here of level 4 things. We really just have to find a way to beef up our undeads. And we either like do that right now or we don't.
The battle is really raging out there.
Alright, that just leveled up to now hit somebody for 16. Pashmar is definitely getting cut. If I can triple the Soul Splitter, that's really gravy for me. Here it is. A new Barak. That is exactly what I needed to see. Now I really want the triple of Soul Splitter. I think Eternal Night is too awkward. There it is, baby. Awesome. So this also gives me a chance at 2 different
That's what I would have picked.
level 6 undeads. We hit not the best one. I'm probably just going to turn... Yeah, let's just
For justice.
give this guy some more stats here. I really need Nubarak to be what gets the bonus. And I'm just going to roll for... Wow, I was actually rolling for the triple of Hunger and Abomination. I lost both of my spellcrafts. That's a little bit awkward, but if this can get reborn, which it's reasonably likely to, it's went down to 1 health. So awkward, but actually looks like this is going to line up well for me. Yeah, because now Nubarak gets to trade with the Dynamic Duo. That's really good. And then it resummons itself, of course, which is going to mean that Hand of Forsaken is now getting a lot of bonus stats here. So I think we can do this thing. I'm going to get rid of Kashmar and probably that other thing pretty soon. But I think I might even win this fight and take out Tessia. It's close. Oh, do I lose to all of these hands? It's really tough to... Wow, they have so many hands. That's crazy. Alright, I do lose. I do lose to these hands. I'm not dead, but that's the strength of this hand comp. Because now I'm going to try to do a similar thing myself. My hands are a little bit behind that, but I can definitely get behind that. So, this is free. I also have so much gold. Let's triple this, though. That's going to clear up some room on my board, allow me to play these hands as well. Tier 6. Don't think I'm really interested in any of this stuff. Young Murk-Eye could maybe work if I'm up against the Ghost and then get to farm out the level 2 undead guy. Which isn't this. No, that's level 1. Risen Rider's fine because it already has undead, so it can't get undead from Soul Splitter. Let's roll. Let's go for this. Alright, Nubarak. Maybe I can triple the Nubarak here. That would actually be kind of nuts. Another Soul Splitter. Oh, that means that all of my guys get reborn.
Ride or die.
I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna look for another Nubarak. Death Swarmer was the one I was thinking of. Let's just roll it down here now. Okay, I can't lock onto the troll. I forget to spend my spellcrafts again. Which is definitely, I mean, it adds up, right? Go here and go here. Okay, those are fine. Fine hits for me. Hopefully the Nubarak pumping up the rest of my team adds up to enough. I'm not going to try to do this math here, but it looks a little bit dicey. Obviously, my Abomination can beat out their Thorn Curse. And then everything else kind of just trades into the Thorn Curse. And then I lose to Tidewalker. Those look like it's probably a loss because they didn't attack here. Yeah, we needed like everything to attack into this, except for the Tidewalker. Dang. Alright. It was a cool idea. Unfortunately, did not work out. Still maybe just playing the game a little bit too greedy overall. This will get me like a 5th place finish. So I don't lose that much. But I don't really gain that much there either. So there you go. I do still have to play one more golden minion. So let's play one more game of Battlegrounds. I'm going to grab some water, then I'll play one more game of Battlegrounds, and then I will play a little bit of Marvel Snap. I'll complete my daily quests. Yeah, I did get some bad 6s, that's fair. It's hard to know how unlucky I am or what I'm doing wrong and stuff, like, as you're kind of learning the game. And that's always an interesting thing with auto battlers. They're always a little bit tough to reflect on after the fact until you get to a point where you're already really good at the game. Then you can really reflect on your decisions. But before that, it gets a little bit tough to like really look at the decisions you made and the impacts that they had on the game. But I'm gonna grab some water. I will be right back. All right, we are back, and Lily has decided to join us on her little chair here. Hi, puppy. Such a sweetie. All right, let's hop into another game of Battlegrounds and see if we can climb before we fall. A big fall from grace, as I was once very, very close to 8,000. We also now, here's another benefit of intentionally picking the worse hero. Gives you something to blame your losses on as well. Of course I lost. I was playing the worst hero. Of course that's what happened. You're tired, aren't you, sweetheart? Okay. The other thing is, I think I had the most success in the game when I just forced Naga and Quillboars more or less every single game. And while that did allow me to grab some wins, like, it did two other things. It wasn't that fun, and it also then didn't allow me to learn other comps because I was just forcing like the easiest ones. So it's kind of like a handicap because now I'm like pushing 8K and I don't really know how to play this game. Yeah, I had a feeling that's what was happening. Am I even live streaming right now? All right, looks like we're reconnected. Sometimes the game just does that, I guess. No. All right. Am I still live? Let me know. Looks like it's going to let us in this time. Oh, it's okay, baby. Was playing with some magnets and scared her. I don't know what this thing is. Oh yeah, I like this guy. Ambassador Phelan. Passive, skip your first turn, discover a tier 2, 3, 4, and 6 minion to get at those tiers. And you're actually pretty strong in the early game because when you level up to tier 2, you get that thing. So you take damage on the first turn always, so you like technically really only start the game with 13 armor.
What's your strategy this time, partner?
So just by itself, I'm probably the most interested in the Snapjaw for the early turn of the game, though Rip Snarl Captain's a little bit stronger. Maybe I do just take Rip Snarl. Yeah, it's the strongest early game card. Rattler, I do really like on tier 4. I think that's a nice little build around and we can prepare for it. And then I could still stay Beast or... Oh, wow, you really have to make that decision fast, don't you? Alright, well, we're going to stay and play Beast then. Fair enough. So, early game, I took this purely for tempo. The Snapjaw generally doesn't even make it into those Beast comps regardless, so not a huge deal. That's right, I've got to level up, and then I get this for free. And now I'm at least like on par with the rest of the lobby. I've got one character to everybody else's one character. But I have like a pretty good one character. If they have like this, then I win. If they have this, I win. If they have this, I win. So, yeah, I think this here is pretty good, actually. I kind of also... An interesting thing here is, like, picking up some quests, knowing where you're going to go with it. Knowing that I kind of have a temptation to play Beasts.
Keep up the momentum,
At the very least, I'm getting some pretty big payoffs if I go the Beast route. Okay, we tie here again. Everybody's got Thorn Captains.
The battle is really raging.
I guess I'll take another Rip Snarl and roll. Could have taken another Snapjaw and rolled here in another universe and then tripled it. But we'll go for double Rip Snarl and be reasonably happy with that too. Good luck onto these guys. Just for another pair. Low flyer is also reasonable because it pumps up my pirates, but I think I'm just going to let this keep going. And maybe now I'll look to pick up some beasts, but
Keep up the
or some
momentum,
pirates.
friend.
Oh yeah, we're also going to get the quest next turn. So we'll see if that brings me anywhere interesting. Ooh, that's nasty. So many Thorn Captains this game.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Wow. Pirates, 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 pirates. Choose from 2 rewards. When you buy a minion, give its stats to a random friendly minion. After each combat, get a plain copy of the last friendly minion that died. Wow. That is really strong. And actually the easiest thing to complete with the quests that I have. Or with the minions that I have here. Because this is going to attack, and then it's going to get its stats increased twice, and then the pirate summons, and the stats get increased twice again. I don't actually even want to triple it. Might exchange this order, though, just because it'll give me a stronger board. But I don't think I triple this. I think I play pirates to... And then I'll farm some plain copies, and I will be more likely to farm beasts because they'll have reborn, so they'll be my last thing that dies. I think that's how that works. Either way, I mean, I could lock onto this level and buy it next turn. It's probably a big enough power spike. I should go for it regardless.
Have a good battle, friend.
Look for, like, Banana Slamma, even though it doesn't do something that relevant to the board. Yeah, okay, those were adding for 2 apiece. And we tied the fight, so...
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
That did work out nicely. Corpse Refiner, not really going to do enough for me here. Let's just do this.
It's not the strongest.
So now I won't get as many triggers, so that part's awkward. This is pretty good, but I think I'm just going to sell off my 3/3 pirate to pick up a 2/3 pirate that then gets an additional +2/+2 here. So it actually winds up being bigger, and it triggers this an additional time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very close to activating the Spectre. If I decide to level, I get a Rattler, but I'm going to want to, I think, pick up some Beasts here now, or potentially some Pirates still, too, just so I can complete my quest. Pirates might be a little bit better. Yeah, this guy's definitely cool. Just saw your chat there, but definitely cool just for the direction that he provides. I like that. That's what I need. I need some direction. Because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But I'm in 2nd place now.
Nice
Now maybe
out there.
with
Keep up the
said
pressure.
direction, I can turn this into something nice. So... Menagerie Mug plus Imprisoner, bam, activates the quest. I don't know if I need to activate the quest beforehand. Maybe I grab the mug and then roll twice for something just like a little bit better, like some kind of interesting beast. Okay. Finally just right our wrongs and grab the hungry Snapjaw. Why not? It's a beast. And then we'll pump up 3 characters here, which will activate Victim's Spectre. We have found the murder weapon. And now, after each combat, get a plain copy of the last friendly minion that died. So I'll move this to the end. we're reasonably likely to just like win and still have some things that haven't died yet. But I guess that's what's also interesting about Rattler is you can make some things die multiple times. Who knows? I'm not still totally needing to Rattler, and maybe with like Ghast Coiler in there, like once we're in the end game, we're just gonna wind up getting totally random stuff every turn. But there's potentially a way where all of this comes together in a way that is super fun and synergistic. So that's what I'm going to go for here. Yeah, so like here I get the mug because Corpse Refiner never died. And that's just random. But I'll take a little mug.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Leveling up gives me the Rattler, which I do think I like. And then I guess I roll to potentially triple the mug. We could also triple the Snapjaw. That's another interesting way that this thing all plays out. Okay. Let's grab the Snapjaw. Sell the mug. Monstrous Macaw, I'm not really looking to play right this second. I don't know, it seems reasonable that we wind up grabbing a free Snapjaw out of all this. Pretty tough to say, though. I don't think this is like a great setup for Rattler, but we either like find the Banana Slammasoon or level up, get the Ghast Coiler, or maybe get something else powerful as a triple reward. Yeah. So like we either want to get those things and roll for a while on level 4, which is what I'm going to try to do. But there's also like the chance that you could get like an interesting triple reward, which you then... this is sweet. We actually took out all of their characters before they got any McCall value, so that's pretty good for me though too. And what will be my last friendly character that dies? It's a 50-50. It's going to be an extra Corpse Refiner. So just as a result of Victim Spectre, we're going to triple some things.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
And then if we can use those triple rewards, we could potentially get other cool and big things. I think this is free enough. Prince was kind of cool.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Monstrous Macaw really doesn't do anything other than resummon with Rattler right now. Oh, no Banana Boys. I don't know how good giving something random taunt is. And I do get to triple the Corpse Refiner here. So let's do that to start off with, I suppose. Almost played the wrong pirate.
Exactly what you were looking for.
These were not good hits, for sure. So if we give something taunt, we can have it not be the last thing that dies. I don't know if that really helps me. A second Rattler. Don't know if that helps me either. Oh, it is a beast. I guess that was interesting.
Let's see if you can stay on
Kind of
top.
hoping the triple hungry Snapjaw. Yeah, nothing there really did too much, unfortunately. I don't think we're like in a horrible spot by any means. But we're not really doing anything super proactive here either. We're just kind of farming some gold and waiting. But we win. I think I got a free bone mare there. Which is how I was saying this could have potentially been interesting. That's bone mare, right? Or was it lockjaw? Or snapjaw?
Your minions really pulled their
No,
weight.
it was bone mare. I'll roll for some more slammas. I mean, we do have a bunch of reborn characters here. This is still a pretty good synergy for me. When I do decide to make level ups, I've got a bunch of extra gold with which to do it. Maybe that's what's happening here. No, I'm not willing to do that just yet. Sell this off. If I find something nice here, I do not find anything good.
Go ahead.
Alright, that's a pretty awkward turn, and then I finally find a Sly Raptor, but I have not found a Banana Slammer yet. Well, I think I'm going to grab this Sly Raptor regardless here.
The odds are in my favor.
Okay. At the very least, I'm farming this Corpse Refiner by playing all of these undead things, or reborning things. So next turn, we could look to level. I just haven't found a Banana Slammer. Yeah. This with the Reborn is definitely big. And the taunt on this will help something die before the Raptor resummons. Here's one banana. Monstrous Macaw as our free 7/7. That's kind of gnarly. Decent odds to pick up a free Snapjaw this turn as well. Another Macaw gets picked up. That's fun. I think my opponent's way bigger than me, but I'm having fun. This sells for 11 gold extra right now. And trades with Macaw? Sure. So I took 12. Not the best, but I guess I can afford to take some damage. I'd really like to find the Banana Slammas.
The battle is really raging out there.
Yeah, we do find the Hungry Snapjaw, so that's cool too. You know what? I'm going to level here, and let's look for an interesting tier 6 character. I think that's fine to do. Fell Stomper. Great. Great. Cool. I could even just level again. Fell Stomper's a really nice payoff here. And then we give Gas Coiler Reborn. Yeah.
Now we're in business.
I think I can actually cut the Rip Snarl Captain. I think we give this thing Taunt, because why not? Yeah, I'm just going to sell out of both of these things, pick up another Reborn, so that way I can just give my whole team Reborn, and then
Better
roll.
hire a recruit while you can.
I'm willing to sell this. Oh yeah, I'll sell this for Sly Raptor. Okay. I think that's a comp, actually. Hold up. I think that's a comp, my friends. Seems cool. Would love to hit a Banana Slammer, but even if we never do...
Everyone's gunning for you.
Okay, that's really good that this grabs Reborn, because now I can maybe toss this one, though I do like the taunt. The fact that it has taunt means that it clears the way for my other friends here. Giving this thing taunt is kind of awkward because it means that it can get poisoned, and it also means that it's not going to get the passive permanent scaling. But I think that that's fine still because I want to clear room for the Sly Raptors, and I think I'm very powerful now, actually. So I'm feeling pretty good about all these decisions. Do I get a free Sly Raptor here? No, seems unlikely. Looks like a free... Ooh, attack this. What do I get? I got a free Rat Pack. Okay. I think that was Rat Pack, right? No, it didn't summon. So what was that? Didn't have a Death Rattle. Well, we'll find out in a moment. I did say I will just get random things from this for free every turn. Oh, it was a Snapjaw. Well, I don't need more Snapjaws, so... that does nothing for me. Looking for triple or good sixes, but I feel better about this comp than I have felt about any of my comps in like a month, legitimately. So I will take it. Not sure where we are taking
Better
this.
hire a recruit while you can.
Other than these things. Just grab a Gambler here. I'd obviously like Banana Slammer, they just haven't showed up. I'll bank the gold for the turn. That seems fine. Ooh, a Gas Coiler. Well, I can't pick it up here unless I'm willing to sell off Reanimating Rattler, which doesn't seem worth it to do this turn when I've got two other big things to hit. So I'm just going to lock onto the Ghast Coiler for this turn. Maybe I'll try to triple it. Maybe I'll like play some minions down or something weird like that at some point. I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Do we have Naga? We don't. I was thinking about stealth. I don't know exactly. This is where I always get overwhelmed with in Summons Comp in this game and in Storybook Brawl is I now have too much stuff that I want to play, and you quickly run out of room on the board to play everything. My opponent gets around this restriction by playing Baskill to summon a bunch of extra stuff. Ooh, a free Raptor. That could be really cool if this is the next thing or last thing that dies. Seems impossible though. It has to be this one that dies, right? Oh wait, this survived. Oh wait, this could totally work. It survives again. Now I'm getting Mama Bear. Now I'm getting that thing. Oh, but it's going to be whatever attacks here. And it's rats. Oh, rats. Oh well. Free rats and a kill onto Nozdormu. 39 damages. Yep, selling off the Cobras once everything else has Reborn could definitely make some sense. The less things you play,
Keep up the pressure.
the more likely that like the Ghast Coiler is to get attacked into, so that's also a little bit awkward still.
Go big or go home, I always say.
But I only really need to give this thing. Only need to resummon this thing, or I could triple it. So there's a few avenues to victory here. Could bank some more gold in the free dealing Gambler. I think I'm actually just best served by rolling down this turn.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Oh, wait, no, this is really, really, really good. It's possibly worth cutting the Snapjaw over. Just just gonna get that out of my hand for a moment. Yeah, I want to give this thing reborn for sure.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
I think we're not gonna have a problem. We're not gonna have a problem here, are we? But of course, like now, if they attack into a number of different things, they kind of scam me, so that was awkward. Yeah, that was like the worst thing they could have attacked into, because that's my scaling. We're still gonna have a ton of stats. I hit Ghast Coiler off the Sly Raptor, that does not seem fair. And then the Ghast Coiler hits a Pale Scale Crocolis and a Leroy to... Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Still have this and this and this, because why not? Is this enough? Ooh, to take that out, that's actually kind of a bummer. Oh, I might lose this combat. Oh, I think I do. Yeah, I guess I do. Oh, this comes back even more. Yay. Let's just kill the Elemental because I can. Yeah, it seemed pretty unlikely that I didn't. So what do I take? 1, 6, 12. I can take 12. Puts me down to 16. Still potentially in first place after that. No, down to second, but still. Okay.
The battle is really raging out there.
So now I can cut the Snapjaw to play one more Ghast Coiler. Though if I can triple the Ghast Coiler, that's potentially cleaner. And then I finally find the Banana Slamma, which I have to play here still. This was the whole thing I was trying to build around this entire time. Kind of forgot about it, huh? Could give this one Taunt. I don't think that does anything for me. Basically just rolled down for Ghast Coiler there. I'm gonna sell this to roll once for free. Okay, and then I'm cycling Free Dealing Gambler for another Banana Slamma. I think here I just put in the banana. And then next turn I probably cut the Rattler for another Slamma. It's really tough though. Maybe I cut the Fell Stomper next.
Keep up the momentum.
I'm not sure. Yeah, this is where things... I'm just out of room. So, like, regardless of what happens here, I get scammed a little bit. Maybe I have to cut the Octopus because it just got such a big target on its head. Even though that's not how it works. Banana goes down. Again, unfortunate, but I should be okay with just Demon Beast. Oh, there goes the Demon Beast. Okay, these are good with Demon Beast, too. Take out all of their poisonous power. Ooh, banana. Well, it's gone. And then they do still have one Baskill to my Ghast Coiler. How's that going to work? It's a very, very close combat. Oh, they've got a golden Ghast Coiler. Wait, am I dead? Banana Slamma, no, another Ghast Coiler. Is that another Ghast Coiler? I couldn't even see it. Oh, it was a Octopus. Can I take out their Ghast Coiler? I can. Another Banana Slamma? No, I'm dead. This is like 20 damage here. More than that. 30. Wow. Okay. I thought that was a sweet game. It was a sweet game, in all fairness. But unfortunately, a third place finish here to finish us off. It's going to be plus 42 to put me back up to 73.57. Still got a little bit more I got to climb, but that was a fun one. I'm not sure what I should be doing in that end game if I potentially, like, maybe cut the raptors, play more bananas. Yeah, they were high rolling too, but I think there was like maybe the potential in there somewhere. But either way, that's going to be it for me today. If you're watching this one on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I'm No Legs Given. Peace. But I am still going to play some Marvel Snap here now. I think cut the Rattler to play the other Slammer so the board is less clogged. Yeah. The board's still kind of clogged though, because like then your first attacking characters are Sly Raptors that I guess they just can't resummon themselves, but they can still summon 28 power things. Well, the Octosari wouldn't have respawned if I played another Banana Slammer. But the Octosari is also like the least relevant thing to respawn because the respawned one only makes a 2/2. It doesn't scale. But I actually forget how that works, yeah. Yeah, but I could have gone down in Raptors or something too. Let's, guess open up these packs for fun while we're here. And I will load up Marvel Snap while I am doing that. Where is Marvel Snap? Can I minimize this game? No, I can't. Alright, I just got oh, we got a legendary. Golden legendary. Bounce Around featuring Garona. Return all friendly minions to your hand. They cost 1 this turn. That seems like a pretty good card. And the golden legendary is never too shabby, huh? Double epic, cool. I don't really read these cards or care what they do, but fun to get a golden legendary. And then let's do this. Just going to do my daily quests for Marvel Snap here. And then we'll end the stream after that, but been having I had some really fun games of Marvel Snap last night. I just I did a quick Silver Conquest after last night's live stream, and the second match in that Silver Conquest for the gold ticket was just really fun. A lot of back and forth, and I think it went to like 8 games at least. And unfortunately, I did not record it. I record like every single game that I play, and this one I did not. I mean, I probably have 100 recorded Marvel Snap games that I think are like interesting that I'll just like never have the time to showcase them all. Don't know why these are red. I'm pretty sure I claimed... Actually, I didn't claim this yet, right? For the day. But I don't know why the Probably just because I haven't played on PC Marvel Snap in a minute. Let's not do that. It's actually a very, very simple game. And I think it's like explainable in 30 seconds. So it's mana system like... Oh, geez. It quit out on us. It was acting really slow there. Like I said, I haven't played it on the PC in a little bit, but I guess this gives me another minute or two to load it up here. Having weird issues. I was playing Fall Guys with some friends earlier tonight, and just was not working. It crashed twice, and then when I tried to reload it, I had to restart my whole computer before I could even get back in. So maybe Steam is doing something. No, but that was on Epic Games, so I don't know what is going on. Yeah, I guess if I had any of my pairs got tripled last game, that would have been good. I did mention that a few times. Yeah. I also just like rolled for Banana Slamma. I mean, I did level up because leveling up is pretty good on that hero. But I rolled for like 2 turns and didn't find it, so that's a little bit unlucky at least. All right. Here's how you play the game. 6 turns. Each turn you get 1 additional mana crystal. The cost of cards is right here. The power that they add to the location is right here. And they all have an effect. Odin, or Dr. Doom adds a 4-power Doombot to each other location. Most of the effects are pretty short text and explain themselves pretty intuitively. There are 3 locations, left, middle, and right. You have to win 2 out of those 3 locations at the end of the game. Whoever wins 2 out of those 3 locations wins. If one of the locations is a tie, then it generally comes down to like highest total power, more or less. So pretty straightforward stuff, but then there's like a lot of different combos and synergies that you can put together, of course, that make things more complicated and more fun. So gotta play a bunch of 1-cost cards. Okay, I think I can play a bunch of 1-cost cards while also playing a deck that is like reasonably instructional. And that's Shuri, which is pretty straightforward. So we can look over the cards here, just so you'll know what some of them do. At the end of each turn, gain +1 energy for each, +1 power for each unspent energy. So it's a 0 or a 1/0 that then you get to soak up your additional power into. 0 says, on reveal, remove abilities of the next card that you play. So this deck plays a bunch of like really powerful cards of 5/14 with awkward drawbacks. Enemy cards at this location have +2 power, which is why this is an even better deck instructionally. I'm going to remove the effects from most of my cards, remove the abilities from all ongoing cards in your hand and deck. So that'll make it a little bit more easier to follow still. Okay. Spider Hand basically just removes the ability of a card in my hand. I'll play Sauron this turn. That's going to remove the abilities of everything in my hand. Do this. Oh, and that's the other thing. So yeah, 4 cards can be on each side of each location, and during the first 3 turns of the game, different locations are revealed, and those are just random, and that makes every game play out different than the previous ones. I think Red Skull is still pretty good here. Oh yeah, I guess there is one more mechanic that we didn't really talk about here yet. If I draw Taskmaster, I'm going to wish I just played this here. So, oh, they're snapping too. That kind of represents Killmonger, maybe? I'll play Red Skull here. Okay, they have Jane, but that's not that great. And if we draw Taskmaster, I think we just win. No, we draw Lizard. Okay, well, we still push for a win in every location. So I think that that's good enough. So once per game, you can tap this right up here. And that will mean that next turn, you double the amount of points that are on the line. You just start each game playing for 1 point. It looks like they might get me. No, this is Mjolnir, so we win both of these 2 locations. My opponent's going to get me by a little bit in Shuri's lab, just barely. And then we will get them by 2 in the Crimson Cosmos and by 1 over in Xandar, 18 to 17. So because my opponent played it out for the full game, this cube doubles because we both snapped. So it doubled from 1 to 2 and then 2 to 4. And then because they played out the game all 6 turns, it doubles 1 more time on the very last turn. They took 8 damage. You only have 10 life in this game mode. So because they were already down 2 to 10, they just decided to throw in the towel there, and we won our first match. When you play on the ladder, you don't play with health points, you just play for ratings points, so the amount of cubes that are up for grabs, that's just what you're going to gain or lose in rating. And then if you play in this mode, which is called Conquest mode, then this is effectively like life points. And you can't go down into negative life, so the cube will max out at a certain point. Sure. Could actually just do this. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're gonna like overcommit to this location. Oh, and it's a movement deck as well. When this moves, add a copy to the old location. Cool. Okay. I think this is going to work out. We're going to have a lot of power at the Pet Mansion. So Lizard and Ebony Maw both have drawbacks. They're a little bit undercosted. Ongoing -4 if your opponent fills the location. And this is a 1 energy 7 power, but I can no longer play at this location. Which might be a little bit awkward. My opponent played Magic, which turns the location into Limbo. There's turn 7 this game. But we can still add power to this location easily because if we skip a turn, we've got Sunspot. So now the question is, do I Sauron to remove my abilities? Turn 5, turn 6, sure. We've got time to play Sauron here. They're going to Carnage and destroy their multiple man. This is a combo that's currently going on right now. You destroy your multiple man, and then there's like a reanimation strategy that has movement attached to it. So this turn we could just pass, which would soak the power into Sunspot. And might be important to do. Though we could also just go Red Skull, which sets me up for the 1 in 3 to draw Taskmaster. Soaking gives me 6. It's 18, that gives me 24. This gives me 28. I think I'm going to soak this turn. Don't think this is a deck that plays Legion. Wolverine Iron Lad. What's Iron Lad doing? It's out of Arnim Zola. Okay, well that fills Limbo. And now I have 1 in Limbo. I guess they could still technically win it. But I think this was okay for me. Because I think I've just 1 in Limbo. So now I just do She-Hulk plus Taskmaster. She-Hulk costs less for each unspent energy the previous turn, so it kind of works with Sunspot. And Taskmaster copies the power of the last card that you play. Shuri doubles the next card that you play here. So it's going to be 18, it's going to be 36 for a total of 38 in Limbo. I feel like this is all probably good enough, and then soaking 2 more into Limbo seems like it should be good. They could technically move out the multiple man and play something else to Limbo, but I don't think that's usually a line they go for. I think this is just like Heimdall or something. Nimrod, sure, we got that beat by a large amount here. 36 power on the final turn, plus 2 more into Sunspot. That'll grab us 4 cubes. Cool. Could have gone for Taskmaster into this location. That actually would have tied me in Limbo, so I'm glad I just went for a huge power boost in location 2. Now this is a tracker from untap.gg, kind of lets you know what your opponent has got going on. Taskmaster plus Monster Metrop is good. You never play Ebony Maw on turn 1. You either play it on turn 2 in a Sunspot location, or after 0, or you just wait to Sauron your Ebony Maw, removing the abilities from it. Okay. I think we still just run Sauron out here. I'll leave Space Throne open for later. I could technically throw the Ebony Maw into Monster Metrop right now, but I'd rather just hope to draw Red Skull next turn, slam that down into Metropolis. Should probably have snapped on the Sauron and my opponent not having any plays. They're going for a turn 5 Nimrod. Don't actually know what their plan is here. I think I'm just going to soak, and then next turn I'll do She-Hulk plus Taskmaster. I mean, I think this is definitely a Nimrod. So this is for 12... So we can tie them in the Space Throne. They actually have priority. So I assume we're just going to see like Carnage plus Venom this turn. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Carnage plus Venom. So I think I should actually ignore Space Throne because I'm just going to lose this location. Do I have a way to win this game, though? I guess that's the other question. Yeah, I think I do. No, I don't. Nimrod says when you destroy it, it pops up at both of the other 2 locations, so I think I was just losing this game if they have 2 ways to destroy Nimrod, which is kind of asking for a lot, but a lot of the tactics in Marvel Snap is recognizing when your opponent could beat you and just deciding to retreat because of that. We get to make better use of Lake Hellas than my opponent does, so that's kind of cool. We also get to use armor as a hate card this game. Oh my. Alright, well I definitely win Lake Hellas. Because I get to do this, which is just fantastic. I probably should have snapped. If we're being totally honest. Wolverine. Alright, no decks to draw 1-cost cards from. I think I'm going to armor onto the Wolverine and snap now. Next turn, I Shuri, then I Typhoid Mary on the Shuri. And, yeah. They just don't have much room to recover there. Probably could have even just snapped last turn. This was such a powerful setup. Borderline an overcommit to that location, which I was clearly winning. Alright, Sunspot to start us off. Turn 2, probably soaking unless we draw Ebony Maw or Armor. Yeah, that's a soak. Opponent with no multiple man. So it's not a great draw for them. Dream Dimension doesn't seem super great for us, though. I think they'll just Magic this turn on the Dream Dimension. Makes sense. Yeah, they want to be able to play cards on turn 5 too. Dream Dimension probably is a good location for me just because it's so bad for my opponent, come to think of it. So here I think we go Shuri, probably Typhoid Mary, and then Taskmaster. I'm not willing to snap. They probably have Shuri here as well. No, Wolverine. Well, now I might have to snap. I'll play this, it'll have 21 power, and then so will Taskmaster. I feel like my opponent has a lot of powerful things they could potentially do here. Still don't know 4 of the cards in their deck. Is that true? What did Iron Lad hit in the first game? Don't remember. It hit Arnim Zola. So we do know about Arnim Zola. But we don't know about 3 others. Alright, this was an Arnim Zola play. Indeed. Huh. I feel kind of good about this right now. How much power do we need here to win? I need 7. Seven is actually a little bit tricky to get to. I mean, we could just pass the turn, obviously, but we can't, like, get 7 power and then still do something else elsewhere. I guess we can. We can do this. Gets me 8 here, which is still a win. And then adds a little bit more power into Limbo, and we're probably okay in Xandar. Venom does seem like something they could do. Venom gets plus 14 to this location. It's still a loss. Okay. What do they got for me? What do they got? Venom over there. Okay, but that's still not a win in Xandar just yet. So what do they have? They have Carnage Center. They're just playing the game, I think. I don't think that this is actually that. I don't know, maybe it does work. Ghost Spider, they can't move. Yeah, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's just kind of weird because they had too many Nimrods and not enough space to put them all. So 9-3 now after that one. Turn 1 Sunspot has not failed me yet. Washington, D.C. is a really great location for me as well. We've not seen a single ongoing card from my opponent's deck, so I'm free to just Enchantress into DC. I can Shuri into Kamartaj. That's pretty fantastic. Let's make this the final game. Well, hopefully. Hopefully the final game. Ooh, Nova Roma. That feels great for me too. Yeah, I'm not going to make use of Washington, D.C. I'm just going to drop Shuri Red Skull into Kamartaj. Yeah, Washington, D.C. is also no longer there, so that's fair. But this will give me like a huge Red Skull. And I'll just Taskmaster that. Okay, they also have a Shuri. That makes sense. They could make a large Nimrod. But my Red Skull is going to be a wee bit larger. Yeah, Big Nimrod is big. That's for sure. Let's play this here. They have double Nimrod. It's most likely to show up in Limbo. Are they going to roll the 50-50 on Arnim Zola for 6 energy? Oh no, it's not a 50-50. There's Kamartaj. Arnim Zola would have actually been nuts here. It's just Venom, so that's not super nuts, but still pretty good. Because Venom gets to keep that power. And then Carnage will send it back. So now they are actually still losing in Kamartaj. If they blow up these Nimrods, then they're probably losing in Nova Roma. Because if they use Arnim Zola on Nimrod, that gets pretty tough. So to battle against that, we just have to throw as much power as we possibly can into Nova Roma. Or into Kamartaj, rather. 15 power, that's not going to beat it. So we could go up to 20. And I still lose in Nova Roma. Maybe this Ebony Maw is wrong. Yeah, Arnim Zola kind of just clobbers me. Well, we're already in it for 3. So let's just hope they don't have Arnim Zola. Seems pretty unlikely. But let's just hope they don't have it and see what happens here. Ghost Spider to move the Carnage. I feel like they... Oh, no. Holy moly. Okay. That's their final card. All right. Now it's 3-6. So my opponent just has to win 2 more games for the max cubes. It's possible. No turn 1 Sunspot this game. How unlucky. Maybe could have gone for the Orcus Forge turn 1. Murder World kind of awkward for me. Now I just have to skip and play Sauron. Murder World makes this game a little bit more awkward for them, but they also haven't drawn what they need to early. So we could see a Shori from them this turn, but Red Skull Taskmaster, I think this one's going to take them. They could magic the Space Throne. Okay, they're going to get out of it and save themselves with 1 cube. They did have a bad hand. 1 cube to 6. To finish out this Silver Conquest. Actually kind of do like grabbing another 0. So we'll lead with that. But the cool thing here is now we get to farm these Ebony Malls, which is pretty nice. Nice enough that we could potentially beat a Subterranea draw. No point in snapping. Snapping is all done now. But I do get to clog up the cloning vats with a bunch of cheap 1/7s. Oh, I guess I threw away my 0 here by playing it this turn. But that's fine. I'm just gonna play this again. I think I actually just dumped this rock. There's no real reason to do it or not do it. I guess I could draw She-Hulk next turn. And not playing the rock allows me to play She-Hulk into Kiln. Okay, Venom's pretty good. Might allow my opponent to access the Kiln. I think I kind of just awkwardly play Typhoid Mary here. They've got Phoenix Force, so I could move multiple man out next turn and then move it back in next turn to win the Kiln. Now I draw Sauron. Is it too little too late? I'm still going to battle here. Play Red Skull this turn. Next turn I play Taskmaster plus Ebony Maw. This is a lot of power still. It's exactly what I expected them to do. Oh, right, those cards were returned to their hand. Oh, they get to make nice use out of Venom from cloning vats. That's true. Alright, not much to be said here. I'm just going to add 13 power to this location, 7 power to this location, and hope it's enough. My opponent's going to move multiple man back into the Kiln. Then they can drop a 15 power Venom in Subterranea or in Cloning Vats. Oh, and I think that will be enough. Yeah, just a 15 power Venom's enough. Oh, Arnim Zola. Wait, that's not enough. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, they messed that one up. Awkward. Awkward. My opponent played this pretty well for the most part, but all they actually needed to do was play Venom into Cloning Vats to double themselves up to 30 power. and win the kiln. Oopsie. Well, we will take a win, and with that we will grab a gold ticket, and I'll look to see how many more of my daily missions still need to be completed here. But I have a feeling that might have completed them all. It did. Cool. Alright, so that will be the end of the stream here with the end of that conquest. I'll just clear out some red completion indicators. Win matches with a snap. Okay, that's something I still have to do. 500 tokens for Legion. That might be enough to make me buy Legion. I don't think I'm going to do it from Spotlight caches either. I think I might just do it from... That's one of the better rates we've seen. Because it's only a 3K purchase. And it's a pretty dang good card. It looks like it's going to stick around for a second. That might actually be enough to push me over the limit and buy Legion. So if I have Legion tomorrow, don't be super surprised. But for today, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm No Lex Given. Peace.